What's up, Wompsters?
We got some exciting news for you, served up hot and fresh. We're going to be performing live
on April 16th at Largo in Los Angeles.
It's 8:30 p.m. Get your tickets at largo-la.com.
We're going to have lots of special guests, but we can announce one right now.
That's Mr. Matt Walsh.
Super excited for that. So get your tickets now and join us for a very special live Womp It Up.
Gonna take my tits out.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah. It's raining out, guys. And I'm wearing sweatpants. Whoop up the jam, whop it up. Cause it's raining cats and dogs. But I don't care. Cause I just got out of bed. And I'm a little tired. So can we just maybe skip this?
Why? You just did it. You did the whole thing.
No. That wasn't good at all. And we're being observed.
I know. And I feel somehow it didn't put you in your head at all. That was the cleanest you've ever done that intro.
I didn't say anything about dongs. I didn't say, here, do it again.
Nope.
One more time.
Nope.
Cause the jizz raining from a dong.
Just act like we're not here.
We're not even here.
But it's so bizarre.
Don't even think about us. We're not even here.
I can't though. I feel creatively strangled, and usually you're the one creatively strangling me.
Nope.
But now it's just two identical twins.
We're here from the district, but we're not even here.
Pretend we're not even here.
Pretend we're not even here. Pretend we're not even talking right now.
This is a good exercise for you because you need to know how to work under pressure, under observation. Mm-hmm. Okay?
I know, but I feel like
especially from the U.S. government because they've always got eyes on us.
All right.
Yep.
It's true.
Got eyes on us too, but again,
we are not here.
Please do not even.
And the future we're moving towards, where every supermarket you walk in, they scan your eyeballs and know like how many olives you purchase.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're going to be scanning eyeballs.
Definitely, they are. They're already doing that in China.
We're working on some eyeball recognition.
They are in a grocery store.
Everywhere you go, you're being scanned.
Trader Joe's.
Good.
Trader Joe's has
glad.
retinal. Trader Joe's has retinal recognition.
We're
not here.
Only in Phoenix.
Rectal recognition?
Retinal recognition. It's an eye scan.
Your retina.
Because I'll let myself get a rectal recognition.
You do have a singular anus.
Wait a minute. I think
this is an interesting fantasy. I feel like I haven't explored. It's me and two adult twins.
We can't really cross that line because they work for the district.
Me.
We're in here from the district, and again.
Servicing you?
Yeah, that feels
That's
servicing your education.
We are in service of your education.
Yeah, my sexual education.
No, that's part of it. That's one class that you take. And
that's one class.
We draw that up at the district.
Teachers in. It's teacher time. Teacher.
You want to tell everybody what they're listening to, please?
All right. Hey, you know what? I feel free now. I was reserved for about 5 seconds, but now I'm back to being myself. I was. That beginning was so bad.
You're listening to Womp It Up.
Oh, now you're going to pretend like we're a normal podcast?
I would like for you to introduce the show.
Okay, are you getting a grade on this? Oh my God, you're in the hot seat.
We're just taking notes on the entire.
It's about the whole process.
It's the whole environment, and we're going around the whole school. This is just one stop of many.
Okay.
We're not here.
Listeners in the hot seat.
I don't feel like I'm in the hot seat. Do you know how many times I've been overseen by a superior and nailed it every time?
I don't.
And this is in combat. Okay. So I think I can handle a podcast.
Okay. All right. I'm going to explain who I am, what you're listening to, and who you're listening to, because people might be confused.
Go ahead.
My name is Marissa Wompler. I don't know how old I am. I am a senior currently at Marina Del Rey Public High School,
where
I have a senior podcast project, which is Womp It Up.
It says early
what
20s.
You're listening to.
You're listed as early 20s on our dossier.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is weird that I'm still allowed to be here, but I appreciate it.
We don't have a birth certificate.
Even on our dossier, we can't specify. We can narrow it to a certain realm of years, but we can't actually get it to a specific
because nobody
year.
knows when I was born. I have a very neglectful mother. But we'll get to that later. Who you just heard squawking on my cans is two guys, gentlemen from the district who are down here at the public high school. They're taking notes and making sure everything's up to code. It's Scott Plummer and Mickey Braskin.
Yep.
They are identical twins.
That's right.
Which at
With identical
first,
jobs.
With identical jobs. And
Do
at
you
first, I
share?
did not know this because you have different last names.
Right.
That's right.
And
Mickey,
what's
share
that
the
about?
salary,
What's that
or-
about?
We
don't
do not share salary.
Although we did come in and it was only one job. And this is how we get a lot of our work. But we came in and said, what if it were two people doing one job?
And
Can
they
we-
pay you twice as much?
They
No,
pay
they
us
have 75% as much as
one person. So
would
one
get.
and a half. If we added it together, we'd equal one and
Okay.
a half.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you
fine.
guys live together too in a split
No.
level. Is that
Where
right?
you
No,
do
no,
one
no.
and you do 150%
Yes, we do.
more work.
Well, so you asked about why I have a different last name.
We do
Yeah.
300% of the work
Okay.
Okay, that
and
seems
get
like a
paid
good deal for the district.
150% of one person.
That seems like a good deal. I don't know math, and I shouldn't probably say this out loud, but I don't
probably should.
recognize letters or numbers anymore.
This is all I know. If I don't hit a kid before I turn 49, I get pension for life.
That's it.
That's great. That's a good deal.
So
Do you
I'm
get
trying
that,
to keep them
Liz?
from doing
What?
You're part-time. You
If
don't
I
get
gave
that.
him my soch, I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have that in the folder. If you want to give that at any time,
I'd love to see the dossier that you don't have on me.
I know that laugh.
Said a mouthful.
I know that laugh.
So I have a different last name than my brother.
Yeah.
Because I took my wife's last name, and normally,
how nice.
yes, and normally I like to say it's a hyphenated thing, but she doesn't. She doesn't like me doing that, so I've stopped doing that. I used to say Plummer Braskin, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
She prefers you just to be Mickey Braskin.
That's it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you guys are divorced, so you could lose that
You
name.
absolutely could go back to your...
But I think he's keeping it for the kids.
I am, and
I love
we're
that.
still in contact a lot, and you know,
It
All
just
the
is
time,
easier.
really.
You don't want to unravel all that sort of. It's a lot of paperwork. We are already up to our elbows in paperwork at the district.
so many dossiers.
At all times. I mean,
Just coming out of every hole.
That's
we
right.
are currently, and this is something that I don't even want to say what we've been working on. We're not even here. You guys do your
pretend
thing
that we're
and
not
just-
here. Ignore the fact that he's writing.
But at the same time, you are our guests.
Yeah.
So
We're so happy to be here,
we
but
are
we're
going
not
to be
here.
asking you
we're going to
very
be asking
intense questions.
and intimate questions.
And that's
Yeah.
fine.
Fine,
I mean,
just
we
don't
will
pay attention.
we will answer what the district will allow us to answer. That's
right.
There's a code of conduct that we must adhere to.
Right.
Got it.
Being from District Corporate Central. And I don't know if you've been down to the district office, but
Have you, Liz?
Oh, yeah.
we just put in
Have they known that you were there?
No.
Got it.
No,
We
I
just-
don't remember seeing you there, but you were
wouldn't
there.
have seen me.
We would not have seen you there.
No.
we just put in one electric charging station.
That everyone
Wow.
has to share.
So
Yeah.
I had a ribbon cutting ceremony last Thursday.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Last Thursday at 11. So
So
I
this
was
is
there for that.
exciting.
I was there.
So this is exciting for you guys to get to come on site, right?
It is
for
a
you
big
guys
deal.
to be here, and it's kind of like Drew Barrymore in Never Been Kissed.
Right.
You know, you're here,
It's a
and you're
chance
kind
to
of
interface.
yeah.
Go back now with all the knowledge we have in our lives and walk the halls of a high school and feel confident.
And at
I
the
feel
end
like-
of
yeah.
and at the end of Never Been Kissed, I mean,
She gets kissed.
Speaking of interface, he was in her face.
That's
Well, you guys
absolutely
are
right.
trying to pass off as students.
No.
You both have on those men in black suits. So
Right.
it's
yeah.
And I have an IFB that goes to nowhere. If you
That's
can
not
see
plugged
this
in.
right there, it's not plugged in.
And apparently, they showed up to Hill 16, which I thought was. Now I am not
now
allowed.
that's not on school campus.
No.
No, but
But
you guys.
we gotta
So
take
the
notes.
reports were
We gotta
that
take
was
notes.
Saturday night. They were having a kegger. Again, I've not been invited to Hill 16 yet.
You
but
will.
Do you need an invitation to go? Can you
That's
just
what
show
everybody
up?
tells me. Is you need a password, which is weird because
I
there's
feel
no
like
door.
you have been there. Haven't you established that you've been there multiple times?
Have I been there?
She can't even remember where she was born or
Interesting.
when she was born.
Yeah.
I think Hill 16
That
is-
makes sense because she was a baby then. Do you
Yeah.
remember the day you were born?
I don't remember the day that I was
Save
born.
those good questions for
But
Spotlight on.
Craig, interestingly enough, I remember the day that he was born.
Because you came out first.
Yep.
And then I saw him being born.
And you remember that
Wow,
as a
that's
memory.
a twin. That's some twin shit
You would
right
think.
there.
I mean, here's the thing, and this is what we've learned. And again, we study deeply children and child psychology
We
and
do.
education. You can
she
retain.
said that so loud. We do.
well,
we
people
have
have said that you don't, and
Yeah.
so like we
have
we
to
have like a
vehemently-
hair trigger reaction of
Yes.
like, yeah, we do. You have all of your memories of your very first day,
Yeah.
and then you forget everything until you're 3.
Okay.
Wow. And now I
Now,
am.
who says
You
that?
and
Where
I'm
did that
forgetting
come from?
everything. I've forgotten
Psychology.
everything
Dozens of
since the
reports.
day I joined the STARS program. I don't have any memory.
Well, that's okay. The STARS program is going to be done soon.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
What?
just honestly, it depends on how you guys do. on this show. So
Okay.
Wait, what?
Coming
Is that
in here
real?
with threats.
I
Not
feel
a
sick.
threat.
I'd love
threat,
to,
it's a
I'd love you to read
budgetary-
a book on psychology about how to get good performance out of people because rule
Here's
number
one. Here's self-help section. Here's one. Here's a book. Read it while we're on.
We're in the library.
Wait, are you being serious that we might get shut down for
just
funding
think
or
of
what?
today as an
gonna get shut
audition
down.
and just
You're not
pretend
gonna
that we're
get
not
shut down.
here.
We're not even here.
I'm freaking
why don't you
out.
listen to the thousands of episodes that we've recorded already?
Oh, we have.
We have. We're just saying maybe today, if you got and you're off to a great start.
You're
but
doing
just
fantastic.
As far as you're concerned, we're not.
Yeah, well, maybe you guys shouldn't be going up to Hill 16 and hitting on every single 16-year-old you can find in your fucking weird black suits.
But it's part of it because
And
we need to say
Why
how
is
do
that part of it?
how do
My
these-
wife hasn't touched.
how do kids
Your
react?
ex-wife.
Yeah. How
Stop
do
living in the past, Mickey Braskin, and start living in the now.
how do kids react when they are hit upon? You have
They
to
get
Are we
grossed
talking
out.
about physical hitting or are we talking about flirting?
If
Are we
I hit a
talking
kid
about-
before I'm 49, I don't get my pension. So
If you
no, I'm
hit
not
on
doing
a
anything.
kid,
what they're
if you
busy-
hit
okay.
on a
Different
kid,
on
you
a
don't
kid,
get a
it's okay.
David.
If I'm
No.
doing it in the name of research, it's fine.
And
No,
that's all we're
apparently
doing.
what happens is they showed up, they just creeped around the perimeter, and then they
observed.
started hitting on Stacy Turtelot.
I don't know her name.
Stacy Turtelot, she's just like, ew. And then somebody put on some music and they started to dance. And you know that they've done scientific research that women watching a man over
Dance.
the age of 35 dance, it makes them physically ill.
No, it doesn't.
So everybody started to feel super
That's not
sick.
real.
And it cleared out Hill 16 for the first time ever. There was nobody there.
And that was the point.
They told
So
us
mission accomplished.
They told us clear it out, and there are more than one ways to clear it out. If we walked in and said everyone get out of here, they're
No
gonna
one would
show up.
leave.
They're going to come back in an hour.
droves.
If we try and get in with
Start
them,
hitting on some of these kids. You start dancing out in the center.
What were you dancing
Ceasefire.
to? What song did they put on? Do you remember?
What were we dancing to?
it was a new band. It was a really, really new band, and I hasten to say band because it was a rap band. Mm-hmm. And I think if you call it a rap band, they don't like
It is
that.
a rap group. It was a rap group.
Were you beatboxing?
No one beat.
no one's beatboxing. It was
You're talking about making like sounds with my hands cupped in a cup.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
it was a was it Frank Ocean? Was that who it was? It was a very slow song, and that's what freaked people out because we were dancing with each other.
That's disgusting. Nobody wants to watch
Interesting.
twins dance with each other.
I know.
Well, actually, I don't know.
I beg to differ.
All right, I'm going to Google that at the break. I'm really freaked out. Are they really going to shut us down?
Don't worry
Listener,
about
where would I go?
anything.
Where
Please
would I go?
don't worry about
I'm
anything.
so worried.
I'm Charlotte Listler, by the way, the head of the Stars Academy, Spaz Academy Stars program. This is Frank Ocean
Yeah, this is.
This is what you guys slow dance to on
Hold
Hill
on a second.
16?
from the 2012 album.
Don't do it! Ew, 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 ew!
Yep.
What you're not seeing is they're moving their pelvises really slow towards each other. Why towards each other?
Not even here.
They're fucking the air,
We're
but
not
it's
even
like
here.
the air between each other. That's so disgusting.
It's called
We
flossing.
should dive into hot topics. So
Dive
this
into
is
getting
just
these assholes
I'll
fired.
dive into a few hot topics, but
what's
we're not
been
even
going
here.
on in your week.
Well, my hair is currently falling out because I'm so stressed out.
Right
I
in
have a
this
clump
moment,
of hair in my hand.
You're doing great.
you're doing great.
If the STARS program is getting shut down, I want to know now so I can start.
They can't tell us
grieving it.
now, and they can't tell us because they're not in charge of the STARS program.
We aren't.
Okay,
No.
I get
And
independent
even if we
funding.
were in charge.
I've got 3 grants, independent funding.
From who? Who's funding us?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, is that why we have all those Del Monte fruit cups? that
Don't
you-
worry
Is Del
about
Monte
it.
funding the STARS program?
Del Monte has an education initiative. They want to provide fruit cups to educational programs. They're not giving us money for
they
anything
don't want
else.
to. Let me
They
just
don't want
say
to.
they have to because of the lead they put in the pineapple.
And they
Well,
have
I've
this.
been only
retroactive thing.
exclusively eating that, and you know lead makes you dumb. That's probably why I'm getting so dumb.
I don't think that's what lead makes you.
They have a surplus of fruit cups. Now, where are they going to go? It's like the guy down in Alabama who had all that extra prison food money he was getting for prison food, and then once he
bought a
had to take it for
$750,000
himself, and
house.
so he bought a $750,000 house. Del Monte, same thing. They have a
Got it.
surplus
Of fruit cups.
of fruit cups, and they have
and they owe a debt to society,
Right.
so that's why they're sponsored.
All right.
There you go.
I'm going to try not to freak out. All right, I'm going to try to be professional and get done with this podcast, even though these fucking creepy ass twins.
Hey,
are
We also have to deliver
boring
an hour
eyes
of
through my-
entertainment to the people that listen to us on the rags.
That's right.
Okay, we got
And
a
the ones
lot
that are
of
on the rag.
and the
On
ones
the
that are on
rag?
the rags.
On the rag.
On the
Once
rag.
a month they listen to this
Because
podcast.
half
A
of
lot
our
of women-
audience
a lot of women
is on the
listening.
rags
On women.
Once a month.
from
they-
time to time.
they do.
Young women who are reaching their
Oh
sexual.
my
Hey.
God.
We have done the research, and the
You
research
know what? The
shows
research is wrong because a woman doesn't reach her sexual climax until she's well into her 40s.
that is a misnomer.
For you,
That is a misnomer. Talk to Mickey.
We'll talk to Mickey
Talk
about
to
the
Mickey
fact
and
he
talk
never
about how his
was
wife-
able
Does
to
Miss-
bring
His
it-
wife turned off the faucet.
misnomer mean misunderstanding, or does misnomer mean it was inappropriately named?
It was inappropriately named.
My wife told me that I was frigid.
Wait, so she wanted sex and you wouldn't give it to her?
And
then
nightly I would refuse.
That's fucking weird, man. Nobody has ever. I don't think in the history of the world has a man refused sex.
If you can give the cow the milk, why go shopping? And
I
that
don't
is the correct
understand.
phrase.
Why were you unable to was it your fear of performance?
No.
What was it?
I just
Want to keep it fresh.
I wanted to withhold and see if that would
See if that would work.
create more demand. You know, when you take the supply off the market,
Yep.
it creates more demand.
Well, yeah, like I understand Disney doesn't release certain titles.
Right.
Sure.
Like
or
you
they
can't
didn't, like
find
The
Peter
Sopranos
Pan.
wasn't on for like 2 years when they had it done.
Right.
So I'm like, if we hold out long enough, and then I got into holding out, and that was really fun.
Yeah, that
that
became his
became the thing that turned me on, was just saying
no.
And women love to hear that.
They
love
love
to
it.
hear that you are not.
Well, because they
interested
don't
in-
expect it.
They definitely
says,
don't.
The woman says, "You're going to want it tonight," and you're like, "What?"
And it shocked me that she left
That she
me.
left
That
you.
she left me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
That-
you moved right in with Scott and his wife?
Yeah, they let me be there. They let me stay there sort of indefinitely.
Well, we let him
but
stay in his car in the driveway.
Yeah.
So,
But I
mean,
can't,
Think
but I
you would-
can't come into the
he
house.
has
to use the
access
bathroom,
to
and I-
all of the facilities.
Access to any room that isn't a bedroom. I have access
Yeah.
to. in the
Well,
house.
you know what? The guy who wrote Dances with Wolves, he slept in Kevin Costner's driveway. So who knows what's gonna come next for you, Mickey?
I believe it's pronounced "dances with wolves."
wolves.
I don't think so.
I
Wait.
think the plural of wolves is wolves. I think they made a mistake, and I think the plural of wolves is wolves.
No.
It should be WOLFS.
No. Guys, look it up. Look it
I
up.
think it's wolves.
Dances with Wolves?
Would you say if there were
Those are a lot of wolves.
if
That's
there were
what I'd
two
say.
fishermen's wharfs, you would say
there are two
wharfs.
fishermen wharfs. I'll meet you. Which one? Which wharf will I meet you on?
I'll be on this
couple
wharf.
of wharfs.
There are a
These
couple
are a
wharfs.
couple of wharves.
No, you say wharfs.
If you were both wearing scarves,
Mm-hmm.
scarves
scarves
on two separate,
Scarves.
but
Those are a bunch of scarves.
but there were two dwarfs on each fisherman's wharf.
Dwarves.
being attacked by wolves.
No, guys, listen.
You're in charge.
Yeah,
This-
we're
At
not
the
in charge.
district?
We're not
We're not
here.
in charge. We are here from the district, representing the district. We
Yeah.
don't.
Are you
have-
related to anybody in a higher up position at the district?
Yeah,
We're
there's a whole
underneath
chain
them.
of
yeah,
command.
We're at the bottom.
Are
of
you
it.
No,
related
are you related?
genetically to anybody who's like
no.
a superintendent?
We're related to
each other, but we're not related.
But
to
when
anyone
you
else.
got hired,
Fucking idiots.
was there anybody that you were related to? Did
No.
your wife's family work there?
My ex-wife, not.
She did not work.
She did not work there.
She did not work there, and no one had it. We applied for the job. It was one job, and we walked in and
Came
said,
in and said, "We'll do
two
it."
people can do this job better than one person,
we'll
they
take
said
it.
we'll take 75%.
You know why they
of the
send you
money."
out on so many site visits?
By the way, we're not even here.
Because you're fucking annoying. I can imagine them in an office just going on and on and on, and I would blow my brains out.
Hey,
Again,
Hey,
this,
come
you're
on.
off to a great start, but I think we're starting to
Let's
head
not
into
talk
an
about
area that I
blowing
don't-
anything up
yeah,
in a
yeah,
school.
Yeah. Let's keep that out.
Let's
Okay.
keep that.
All right.
Hot topics?
Topics. Guys, this is a segment where we talk about what's going on in our lives.
Ooh, I'm very excited.
I'm just taking
Don't,
notes.
please don't move or don't dance.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
I
Now they're
can't
chair
stop my
dancing.
shoulder from
Oh,
working.
they're doing that shoulder
can't-
shrug.
I can't stop.
I do
mean,
feel
look,
sick.
I would like to stop, but I physically
That
can't.
research is right. 100% right.
I'm doing the shoulder shrug from Black Panther,
But you're also hugging yourself?
Yeah,
like in Black Panther.
you're Black Panthering it.
Yep.
All right, Marissa, what's going on in your week?
Well, what is going on in my life? You know what? I have decided that I need to just take it easy. I've been going pretty aggressive on things.
Yeah.
And what I've decided actually is I need to take a little me time and take a little space.
We call that a hiatus.
Yes, I'm going to take a hiatus
Okay.
from being Marissa, if that makes any sense.
How do you do that?
I'm just going to stop forcing it. You know, like I've been texting Gutters obsessively and he's not writing me back. And I've been trying to, force things to happen in my life. And I'm like, what if I just lean back and let the universe provide?
Lean in. Lean in. is
No,
what it-
back.
No, you lean in and then let the
You lean back.
You stop being yourself and then you lean in and then the universe will provide.
No,
because
I'm not leaning in anymore.
But
I'm
if
leaning
you're leaning,
back.
if you lean back too far, the universe isn't going to know that you want it to give you.
You have to
stuff.
lean in a little bit.
Guys,
And then-
I've been listening to a lot of Oprah's Super Soul Sunday podcast.
Yeah, we all have.
Does she have a podcast?
She sure does.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal.
Where has she been? I have not
I
seen
gotta
her
say-
in
anywhere.
Montecito.
I have not seen her
At
anywhere.
the opening of almost every podcast, it's sponsored by Poopery.
Yeah.
And I have a really
I have a problem
tough
with
time
that. I have a tough time with that.
Because it's often followed by Laughing Cow Cheese promos.
Well, the two go hand in hand.
And
Why
then
is
we
it
get
that
into
women-
a deep soul conversation.
But why is it that for women, they know that like the only thing on our minds is like
covering up the
taking
fact that we've taken a shit?
which is
Hey,
wrong.
Listen, poopery not only is great in a toilet.
It works. They say you spray it before you go.
There have been moments where
I put it on my coffee
It
because I don't
makes
like the
us-
smell of coffee.
That's an interesting use. It's an off-label use.
It makes a lavender vanilla foam on
Yep.
the surface of the water or
Yes.
the coffee.
creates a sheen.
and
yes.
and then smell doesn't come up out of it.
Well, I thought you
I don't-
just used it like air freshener. So you
no,
did
no,
your
no.
business and
No.
then
No,
and
you
then
gotta-
No, it
sprayed
traps the scent inside. So
Now
when
I
your
know.
poop drops through the layer, it seals right back up around it.
It's
creates-
like when you're watching
But
the
any-
Olympics and
listen.
a diver wants to go
Yes.
in with
No
minimal
splash.
Yes.
Zero
small
splash.
But if you got a wider poop, or if any scent is coming out pre or post poop,
Right.
that's not getting trapped because the poopery isn't on the surface of the bathroom.
No.
Right? It's on
You've
the
gotta-
surface
you
of
have to
the
preemptively-
water.
You have to preemptively poopery the entire bowl.
If you want to dip,
Was that
you
an
could
R. Kelly song, Trapped in a Toilet?
No, it was trapped in a closet.
closet.
if you
Vicky.
dip your buttocks beneath the water surface,
That's tough.
Shit right into the water, then
So
I
you're
think
just
it would actually be.
handing it right off. It's almost like a water birth.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
In
Well,
many ways, it
So the
mirrors
poop
a water
has a
birth.
smooth
any
entrance
rate.
into the world.
At any rate, that's right. That all women want to do is poop with no smell and then treat themselves
To a
with
tiny
a very
cheese.
tiny square of almost liquid cheese.
Now, most women, and now correct me if I'm wrong, but most women poop with a doula. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we need a
Depending
liaison.
on-
A liaison.
Someone to coach you through
handhold
it.
us
Right.
through the pooping. Yeah.
Even if
It's
it's
not-
about breathing and it's about
And it's not going to be your husband. I know that.
No.
Mickey
Oh, I
knows.
found that
Mickey
out
knows.
the
He
hard
found
way.
out
What
the
do you
hard way.
mean?
He
You
found out the
wanted
hard way.
I
to be in there with her?
He requested
kept offering to hold her
and
hand.
actually built in his bathroom a tiny window
where I could open the little, it was like a dentist's office where you
Yes.
check it to see where you are in the.
you
That
slide it
doesn't
over.
seem right.
Well, you slide it over, and
She
he was
didn't
able
like
to coach
that. I
her
would
through
coach.
while
What's
she was
weird
working.
is that to be with somebody when they poop.
Right.
And if anybody has a toddler, there's one in my house now. And
They like to make eye contact.
they like to
with
make
you
eye contact and
as
hold it.
as it's pushing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an intimate
Captive
experience.
audience. Too.
It is. It is. And my wife was not happy.
But what's weird is there you are withholding sex, but wanting to be present when she poops. Like that's sending a lot of mixed messages.
Look, there are a lot of ways you can become intimate with your partner.
That's right. Intimacy is on a spectrum, is what I would tell her.
Don't identify
That
your
didn't make
intimacy
sense.
in
You guys
one
are
way.
on the spectrum. This is just
Maybe, but I
odd.
mean,
So at any rate, that's where I'm at. You're gonna be seeing a lot of laying back, and I'm gonna see what
Yeah.
the universe has in store for me. That's
Got it.
that's where I'm at.
Okay. I have an announcement for the toddler class that meets in the parking lot
Of the Jersey Mikes.
We're not going to be able to have class this week
Well, it's
because
flooding.
of the floods.
Yeah.
The Jersey Mike's parking lot back there flooded so hard that the the garbage can, the big
Yeah.
dumpster,
Yeah.
was raised up and
God.
slid
Floated,
down.
That's
slid
dangerous.
away.
Yes. Even the cat army they built a wall. They weren't able to stop it.
To be able
I
to
helped
hold
with
it.
an army of cats. They weren't able to hold the water back, sandbagging it, or hold the dumpster from
They built
moving.
a wall.
They
With
made
their
a wall
own-
with their
yeah,
cat bodies.
With their bodies.
Yeah.
But is a
Did we
cat's
try to-
95% water.
Yeah.
That is 95% water.
So
And
that's tough.
Did they try and make Mexico pay for the wall?
No,
cat wall.
This is just a wall at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, we didn't try to make Jersey Mike's pay for the wall,
I
or
would've
the
made-
patrons of Jersey Mike's.
I would have made Mexico.
But I heard it flooded so bad they can't have lettuce on their sandwiches anymore for a while. That part got flooded.
What part?
The lettuce harvesting.
The lettuce-
They
they're
harvest
not
all the.
harvesting
they do
all of it.
all-
No, they-
No,
have
there's
an
a
organic
they-
garden. You guys have
they have an
missed it.
They
organic
keep their
garden
lettuce
back.
on the floor at Jersey Mike's, like in a little
That's-
thing, and it.
I think that's incorrect.
That's incorrect. They're still open for business. We want to be very clear.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Jersey Mike's of
Still
course
there.
has not shuttered their doors.
Of course
No.
they
But
haven't.
They do
but
not
the
serve
toddler
lettuce on
group,
their
we're
sandwich.
not going to be meeting this week.
Okay.
Not many
I'm
people
looking
are
for
ordering
a-
sandwiches with lettuce at Jersey Mike's. Let's be
Everybody
honest.
is. That shredded
Nobody
lettuce
does.
is a huge part
Mike's
of it.
way.
Nobody does.
That's
Mike's
Mike's,
way.
yeah,
way.
but like that, everyone orders it with the lettuce on it, and then they all take it off.
Well,
Nobody
no,
takes
but you
the
could
lettuce
tell. They
off.
ask you what you want on it during the process. You're not just trying to solve. This is for you.
This is what I like about
This is-
Jersey Mike's. They ask you if you want lettuce. A lot of places assume that you want
That's
lettuce on
right.
something. They're like, okay, here's
So
your
you'll
sandwich.
see
You're like,
what
well,
life-
I didn't ask for
Yeah.
that.
You'll see what life is like without lettuce for a little while.
You're not going to because they have it. Stop saying that. First of all, this podcast is unofficially sponsored by Jersey Mike's, especially the one in Marina Del Rey. We want to be very clear. If you need a lettuce fix, go to that Jersey Mike's. They have
it.
the lettuce.
They do. They have
I wouldn't
plenty
be
of
so
it.
sure about that. But listen.
You know what? We got to take a break.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, that's
That was
not
very
that's,
aggressive.
That's
That
the
was-
opposite of what I'm trying to be. I mean, like, yeah,
It's not
brah.
letting the universe come to you at all.
Yeah, brah.
We'll be right back.
I'm gonna be like a smooth shit entering the surface of a toilet bowl. You know?
I'll be your pooperee.
I'm not making any waves. Hey, Wompsters! We wanted to tell you about a brand new podcast that we are so excited about. It's called Freedom.
And it features three of our very good friends, and also we're fans of them. Scott Aukerman, Lauren Lapkus, and Paul F. Tompkins, all of whom we love on the podcast.
These are three of the funniest people in the biz and also some of the most attractive.
The three of them have a lot of fun conversations together, and they wanted to do a show where they aren't playing characters, so they abandoned their podcast formats to discuss each other, the world, and everything in between.
I got one word for that. That's brave.
Brave and brilliant.
In this limited series, Paul, Lauren, and Scott try to figure out what the show should be called, share weird stories from their childhood, and make fun of each other a lot.
I'll sign up for that, so make sure to check out Freedom, coming out March 29th on Stitcher Premium.
Hey, if you're not already a Stitcher Premium subscriber, why don't you go on over to StitcherPremium.com/freedom and use the promo code WOMP, W-O-M-P, for a free month of listening.
Taking me higher than I've ever been before. I'm holding it back.
Hey, we're recording.
I was saying I can't wake up. What's this?
It's a great dance jam.
No, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
No! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God!
Can't see it, but they are repeating the same dance move every time.
It's
which is
only their pelvis
Almost
is
a
moving.
European
It's called
swag.
flossing. It's called flossing.
Oh,
Flossing?
yeah, as if you've got an imaginary towel between each hand
And it's
you're
gone
sliding
right
it.
up between the old.
Well, you know what? These
Point
guys
A
have
and
really
point B.
ruined all twin fantasies I may have had.
Did you have twin fantasies?
Well, everybody does. That's what the and twins is all about.
Oh,
Campaign.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
well,
is
that
gross
was. I
because
thought that
they're
was
sisters.
just men.
Yeah, that
used to
becomes
say that.
incest at some
I
point.
thought just men.
At every point.
At every point.
Every point.
I mean, the second it starts to unfold, it's incest on some level, and then you're a part of something that you don't want to be a part
Have
of.
you guys ever dated twins?
Yes.
Yes, Siamese
Yes.
twins.
That was a very difficult.
Wait, what?
weird.
One of them
was
a
growing out of the head of the other one.
No, this isn't true.
It is. She was a
She was
country,
a country
singer,
music singer.
and she had dreams, and the other one had to come along for
right.
it.
The
We
other
weren't
one-
a part of it.
No. Is this one of your pranks? Because you know what else is fucked
This
up?
is
is that you guys keep like
before you guys were both married.
This is pre-marriage, and we wanted to try everything before.
This isn't true. This is one of their stupid pranks. You know they've been dressing up in each other's clothes. Like they show up wearing.
Well, they wear the same
Same
exact
black suit, so
Yes.
there's really no way
and
to
then
prove
you've
that.
been telling. No, I'm.
It's just
in fact,
facial
we
hair
don't
that-
know who's Scott and who's Mickey. Honestly,
Scott,
I'm Scott,
Mickey.
and he's
that's what
Mickey.
you're saying.
So well, we are.
But you guys have been playing pranks, especially on the reception,
So many
on the
pranks.
secretary at school. She's like losing her mind. She doesn't
She
know.
was
who-
losing her
losing her
mind
mind
before
before
we
we
started
started.
pulling any pranks, which I'm not saying we pulled pranks, but if our pranks are the things that caused her to go over the edge, then she
So
should have
be it.
gotten her.
That's
No,
on
because-
you
So be it.
guys. That's
she should
on
have,
you.
Nope, she should have gotten herself checked
And
out.
so
ahead of
be
time.
it.
No, because one of you came in with a mustache.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Hey, I'm Scott," and then went into the bathroom. The other one shaved a mustache, and then she's like, "Can't remember which one has the
And
mustache."
I said,
which is
Mickey mustache, how do you not know that? And she got upset.
She got really upset.
She is 105 years old. Just
By the
so
way,
you know,
by the way,
she has a tenuous grasp on her own sanity, as it is.
at 105, has some of the best hearing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I whispered to him and she said what?
She said what?
She said what? And
We were so
very
far
low,
away.
Very low from far away.
Well, I just think maybe you guys should spend more time doing your job than shaving your mustache.
This
and by
is
the
our
way,
part of our job.
By the way, it's part of our job
not
to
part
go
of
Part
in
of our job
and
to
grease
try and
the
get
wheels
people
and
on
find
their
and see
toes.
where everybody is. That's what the district
and
does.
if you're gonna shave, clean up after yourself.
So let me get this straight. You want us as representatives of the district to just sit in district corporate central office and not come out to the schools.
Not
And
keep people on their
Not
toes.
get
You
people.
can come
What
out.
is your job? What do you do? What are you checking
What
for?
is your job?
Because it seems
I'm just
like
taking notes. What is your job?
I am an educator. I am a ride or die. I am a soul
you say.
counselor.
So you say.
I am a leader of men and women.
Fine.
All abstract concepts.
And
those are
cats.
all
Can't
fine.
be proven in
And
any way,
cats.
shape, or form.
We observe education for
Uh-huh.
the purpose of bettering
On the
education.
most basic levels.
And then what do you do with that knowledge?
We
Do you give
collect all that
feedback?
information.
You put it in a
report it.
dossier.
Put it in
into a dossier.
dossiers. We collect it. We manipulate it.
You manipulate it?
Yes, we
That's
take-
not what you do with research.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You
No,
manipulate
no.
the numbers, inform. Look,
No.
if I had a bunch of clay right here and someone said, make a pot,
Yes.
would I just look at it and say, be a pot? Or would
If
you
you were
manipulate
there
the clay into a pot?
To observe, you wouldn't put your fingers on it. Would you? You would look at it and you would go, "Oh, that's clay."
Well, that's what Stacey
It's not-
Turtelot said. Don't put your fingers on me.
Don't put your fingers on my clay.
And we said we're throwing pots. And, she
And
didn't know
also,
what that meant.
why there was a rumor that you guys went in and shaved your own pubes in that boy's bathroom too, because there were different hairs. There was straight hairs from a mustache and
First of all,
curly hairs, and
could
they
have
were
been from their
spread out.
ears. Could have been from their heads.
Shaved is a. Let's not use the term shave. We went in with
close cut?
tiny scissors and
Close cut.
Why are you doing that in a boy's bathroom in a public?
Would you
high
like us to
school?
do it in the girls' bathroom?
No, I would like you not to do it. That poor kid Noritaka Shimaru. He collected all those hairs in a plastic bag.
And he turned it into a very beautiful science project.
That's right, he did.
Did Noritaka know? What
I don't think
was
he knew what they were.
collecting?
He didn't know what they were.
He thought they were rat hairs.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They were very tiny.
And no one needs to tell him that they weren't.
So let's.
Well, we just did
Said
tell
it
him,
on this
and this
podcast.
is
He
gonna
doesn't listen- he doesn't listen to this
He does. He
podcast.
animates every episode.
right,
That's
well,
what we're
well.
thinking
God
about
bless him.
turning this into an animated
listen.
show, but
God
based on
bless him.
Noritaka's drawings.
Listen, because you know about what it is, do you not appreciate it afterwards?
No, I don't.
Look at
want-
all of Woody Allen's movies.
I knew there was something.
Exactly.
What doesn't kill
Exactly.
you makes you
That's
better.
your take
That
on
is
Woody
a
Allen.
Kelly Clarkson song.
Yes.
No.
All right.
No.
And by the way,
And
Kelly-
and she's nailing it on the voices here.
She
Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
You know why she's nailing
We
it on
can.
the voice?
Because she's authentically herself.
And she is telling it like it isn't. A lot of people want her to tell it
Not
like
true.
it is, and
That's
she's
not
telling
true.
it like it isn't.
That's the
God damn
opposite.
it.
You haven't watched
Let's
the show.
do what's
I watched
cheesy, you
The Voice a
please.
lot.
Okay, we're gonna do what's cheesy. You do know what this segment is?
Yes.
No.
What makes you upset? I've listened to the show. He
I
does
don't.
not.
I do not know what this thing is.
Interesting.
Scott has not listened, but I listen, so
Okay.
I know.
Mickey's
what,
heard it a lot.
What
All right.
makes you upset about it? What are you
Cheesing
angry
you
about?
What are you currently
Pissed
a little
off
pissed
about.
off about?
Yeah.
What's
Okay, here we go.
cheesing you?
Welcome to What's Cheesing You, a segment on this podcast where we air our gripes. No judgment
Grievances.
here. Grievances.
Let us know what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Do we get to it all or no?
Yeah, you're gonna
You
have
wanna-
your chance.
What cheese in you? What cheese in you?
Oh, God.
What cheese in you? What cheese in you?
Jesus.
What cheese in you? What?
you're
What?
upset
What cheese
by
in
that.
you?
Did
What
not
cheese
ex-
in you? What cheese in you today? What cheese in you today?
Wow, that was.
Wow.
I actually love that.
Wow. Yeah, that's always a shock, even to me. And I
Every
hear
time.
it.
I
I'm
know
really-
it's coming. and
So
I knew
many
it was
times.
shocking you.
I've done it so many times. I've got a lot of compliments on that theme song, and so I'm going to just keep doing it
I
every
think
week.
you should.
Yeah.
I think you should.
I don't, people should know that it's coming now because I've done it a lot of times.
But
Yet,
still.
Wampler has
Shocking
no
every
clue.
time.
It's just that's an
Jump right out of
autonomic
your
response.
umbrellas.
That's an automatic. I'm not.
You are
trying.
thrown back,
Involuntary.
physically thrown into another
Involuntary,
one.
right?
yeah.
Every time.
What's cheese in you?
Let me go second because I haven't prepared anything.
Why did you suggest that we do this segment?
Just because
then?
I needed to stop talking about them
Our
fucking
pubes.
twins and their pubes. I'm serious. These guys are making me feel legitimately sick.
Okay.
I
They can
feel
hear
like
you.
this interviewing these guys is like my experience of watching the trailer for Shape of Water. I don't want to see a woman fucking a fish, and I don't want to hear
That
these
wasn't in the
twins talk
trailer.
about
That
their
wasn't in the
interior
trailer.
life.
Wasn't
I
in
don't
the
think they
trailer?
were
I
having
don't think he
sex.
fucks her once in the whole movie,
He doesn't.
Yeah, they have sex once.
but they don't
They
show it
do?
on screen.
They don't show it on
They
screen.
don't show it on the screen.
I think the movie would have been better. And I know this is a controversial stance.
Everything you do in the school is controversial.
we are
I
not
think-
here, by the way.
I
You
think
are 100%
I
here.
think it would have been better if the fish would have fucked the hearing back into her.
That's not
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
That's never happened ever in
What
life.
if
She could hear.
No,
she
she
just
could
couldn't
not
talk.
hear.
Yes, she could hear.
She could not.
She was mute.
You had a different
She couldn't
experience
hear.
of this
She
movie.
couldn't hear.
Scott.
She couldn't hear anything.
English, but she had other languages.
She
that
could hear.
She
They talked to
pretended
her
like
many
fish
times.
language.
No,
She pretended like she could hear.
no. She
That's
could
the movie
hear.
that I saw.
You saw a wrong movie.
If
You saw it on the plane
This is like
without
a real
headphones.
Siskel and
We were
Ebert
on a
situation.
plane.
We were on a plane.
You
and
saw
I
the movie
admittedly
without
I watched it
headphones.
without headphones, and I just saw her reading lips and doing lots of sign language.
Well, she had to sign because the fish doesn't understand English, right? I don't care. You know what? That's what's cheesing me. Here's what's cheesing me, okay?
You think the fish understands sign language?
Most fish do understand.
They taught it to a gorilla.
Yeah, they taught it.
Here's what's cheesing me, all right?
If you go like this to a fish, they say you're welcome.
Just note
Let the
that he
record
just
show
touched his
because this
chin.
is a podcast.
Well,
that you
everybody
Idiots
touched your
did a
chin and moved it away.
fangu.
No, not fungo. This is
Chin
you
forward.
Say thank you, and a fish will swim in a circle, which means you're welcome.
That's not true.
That
They're
is
always swimming in a circle.
100% true and proven.
All right, here's what's cheesing me.
What's cheesing you?
What's cheesing me is, does anyone actually enjoy some of the movies that are nominated for Oscars? Like The Shape of Water. Are people like really excited to sit
Yes.
down and see
A lot of
that
people
fish
are.
movie?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. A lot
Or
of
are
people
they excited because people tell them to be excited?
No, I think people
It
just.
was
are
quite
very
a fantasy. It was a beautiful film.
Everybody was wishing she could hear.
I'm just saying, if we were really honest about what we want to watch,
What do we want to watch?
like
Fast and the Furious 9? Because that's what everybody's paying to see.
it's not winning any awards though, right?
Nope.
Should have.
But should
we-
it?
Should
well,
have.
that's what the
Maybe.
People's Choice Awards are for. Okay, there's the
Are
People's
people
Choice
actually
Awards.
voting? Who's voting
yeah,
for that?
You could vote online on Nickelodeon.
You can vote online on Nickelodeon.
That's not. People aren't really doing that.
People are voting for the People's Choice Awards. Yes, they are.
As we speak.
That's
I
why
actually
it's
heard-
called the People's Choice.
And I
Award.
heard some weird information about Cambridge Analytic affecting people's choice votes.
Analytica.
How?
It's
Through
a different
Facebook.
company than Cambridge Analytica.
Cambridge Analytic is
different than
company. Okay.
Analytica.
than
Got
Cambridge
it. It's
Analytica.
Cambridge, Massachusetts, not Cambridge.
And they
England.
were influencing the way people were voting on.
What do they
People's
have?
Choice.
What
No,
stake
on
do
the
they
People's
have?
Choice
What
Award.
stake
use
do they have in
Facebook.
the game?
They use Facebook.
They used Facebook to influence people. They said,
But why?
because they
What's in it for them?
They wanted to put a thumb on the scale of people's choosing,
choices.
just to say that they could.
And to prove that they could do it. And then
I'm
do it.
just saying.
Sometimes people
what
do
I would
things
like,
just to be like, "Look what I did."
This is what I would like. I would like for both the presidency and the Oscars to be decided by a popular vote. That's what I'd like. Because then we'd see what people are really into and not
Popularity
what the
contest.
elite are, right?
Popularity contest.
What the elite are? Is that what
Yeah.
happened in our last election? Is that the elite chose our president?
I don't know if that happened.
Well, I'm just saying. That's what
I
I'd
don't
like,
know how
I'd like
you
to lay
failed
it. I'd like to
multiple
level the playing field.
Here's what's cheesing me.
What?
False threats. If you don't have power, I don't want you coming at me. I don't want you speeding your car. Don't want you doing a 180. If you want to fucking fight me, get out of your car.
You talking about those
I'll
jabronis that tried to get?
I'll rip your trachea out, man.
Wow.
So
She can do
Listler,
it
I'll
too.
grab you by both of your Achilles and swing you around over my head.
Over the
slam your,
weekend,
slam your head into a parking pile.
explain what happened. Over the weekend, you and I were getting a late Jersey Mike's.
We were going to and instead of
Sam's
parking in the
lettuce.
parking lot
Hold the
because of the
lettuce.
torrential rain,
Yep.
we had to park in the parking deck next door.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm at this point driving a golf cart,
Right.
which is an
And
open
so
air
we're very,
situation.
very vulnerable.
But did you not put a Hemi engine in it so it could go 65 miles
Yes,
per
you
hour?
did.
I did.
There
I
are no
need to get-
seatbelts, which is very unsafe.
Very
Listen,
dangerous.
I drive very safely.
Yeah, she
I'm
does.
a defensive driver. We were sitting there. We were watching a YouTube video. remember?
Yes,
the
of
one, the prom proposal.
Yes.
that you got, which we'll play in a moment.
Yes.
And these two cabrones, as you call them,
Jabronis.
Jabronis, but
Jabronis.
cabron
Not
is...
not Brony
cabron-
Jabroni, who was my old ex-boyfriend.
Brony Jabroni was your ex-boyfriend?
Brony
Brony
Jabroni
Jabroni.
from Jabroni's Pizza, which I don't know if you guys have had a slice there. It's delicious.
I have not.
The
You
only
should.
thing-
There,
Before
it's
you leave.
not, none of it is real cheese.
The only thing
my
I've ever...
ex-wife wouldn't let me eat pizza.
Well, the only thing
Well,
I've...
you can now.
Still, he likes to
I
adhere
still
to it.
feel, yeah.
The only
Why?
thing
She's not coming back.
the only
honor
thing I've
her
ever
memory.
ordered at a Jabroni's
She's not
pizza.
dead. She just
Yeah.
doesn't want to be married
Is-
to you.
I tell all the time I want her to, may she rest in peace. And I
She's
don't want her to
not
die.
dead. You just
dead.
no.
I
You
just want her to get a good night's
night's
sleep. It's it.
That's fucked up, man. I would have left you the moment you said that.
The
What did
only
you
thing
order
I've
there?
ever ordered
At Jabroni's?
At Jabroni's Pizza is a Mr. Pibb.
Is a what?
Mr. Pibb.
Why is that funny?
A Mr. Pibb?
Because I walked in and I said,
They have Mr. Pibb there.
May I please
Yeah, I
have
know.
a Mr. Pibb?
with a side of wolves.
Don't pander to these guys.
Plural. That is the plural.
With a Mr. Pibb. And they
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 gave
did
to
have
you.
it,
they didn't want to give it to me because I had my own cup.
That's fucking weird.
but you paid for it, right?
Yes.
He
Oh,
paid
okay.
for the drink, but they wanted to put it in their Jabroni
They wanted to
cup.
put it in their Jabroni cup, and I wouldn't.
Well, that's
It's neither here
one
nor
of the
there.
reasons why people go in there is for the Jabroni cup.
You get
Yeah.
a
It's a
they give out a
souvenir
special
cup.
souvenir cup with every
yeah, and you can get multiple
It's got an
endless
indentation
refills.
on the
Right.
side
So you
for
can
your
hold it.
hand.
right. It's
Love it.
finger indentations
Yeah.
on both sides. It's
It's
Guys,
actually-
let's stop talking about him because it's making me really miss
Miss
him.
him?
It's actually the indentations of grandfather Jabroni.
Is that right?
Yeah, because he had put his hand in the yeast
and they made a
that
mold
they
of
made
his
the
fingers.
the,
Yeah,
It's
cast
a
the
really-
mold of his
original
hand.
bread starter.
That's what I miss. I don't miss necessarily Brony because I feel like he was a very unrefined guy, you know?
Well,
but
yeah.
I miss his family because when you're in an Italian family, you're never alone. That's why I've
true.
always
It's
wanted
the
to be a
opposite of
part
your
of
family.
Exactly. I've always wanted to be a part of the Hells Angels.
Right.
You know, just
Are
people.
they Italian?
no.
No, but you're never alone with them. You're you're riding with them.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Exactly. I mean, I guess with you, I'm never alone because you're always watching me sleep.
I am.
But I crave that. I crave that sense of community.
Yeah.
Well, the Italian jabronis, whatever, that came at us in this parking deck, they were just trying to rile us up. Well, they didn't know who they were messing with. And then I got on all fours and chased after them like
you
I was
did.
something from
Like a panther.
like the Grudge.
Yep.
They didn't know
And
what
they-
was happening.
I crawled up on the hood and I
Yeah, you
punched
did.
into
Into
the
the-
windshield, which
Wow.
shattered.
Shattered.
Wow.
And then I reached around and grabbed the guy's collar and I said,
Yeah.
"What were you doing, man?"
Yeah.
And then he said, "I was just trying to scare you." And I said, "Well, favor returned."
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
And then they drove off.
It sent a message. And because you know what? You can't fuck with women anymore.
Well, that, by the way, is the beauty of driving a golf cart is that if he wanted to bust you for breaking his windshield, no license.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's no license plate. There's
'cause
no
that's
way to
just,
track
it's
you.
just a plexiglass
Yeah,
piece
no
that
way to
would just
track
catch
you.
flies.
There's no way to track you.
Yeah.
None.
And also that.
All right, guys, do you want to do one separately or together?
What's cheesing you?
What's cheesing you?
You know what's cheesing me is all those people who are saying to me on the internet, you need to move on from your
You talk
Well,
about it openly.
For your ex.
That's
from your
because you
ex-wife.
set up a memorial site for your wife
On
who
Facebook.
is not dead.
Sometimes you'll go into your old you still have a few of her old dresses
And I
and just
smell
smell
her
your
clothes.
old. Yeah.
You know what's
I
fucked
smell
up
the
about that site? Because I did a little research on you two dickwads before you showed up.
Hey,
Come on.
Is that you did a slideshow of you guys together, and you have Sarah McLachlan's "I Will Remember You" playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the same thing they played during the SPCA.
Now, this is something that you observed, or did you manipulate this information?
Exactly.
Oh,
wow.
interesting.
Exactly.
If you
observed
manipulated it,
And
good
then
on
you
you.
asked for donations
Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to
to
give.
the
Turn
Mickey
channel.
Braskin Fund.
Turn the channel.
What I shouldn't have done,
Is all of it.
no, is add a comment section.
Yeah, because
That's
her
what I
parents,
don't want the feedback.
Her sister, her cousins, they were fucking pissed.
They were
and how
mad,
much
and
money,
they let you know
How
about
much
it.
money have you
Not
collected?
a lot. Not a lot.
$32,000.
$32,000.
That's a lot of money.
It's not a ton
A
of
portion of that is going to go back to her, and she is paying me alimony, and she is paying, and I'm getting some money every month.
It's a small stipend.
It's a stipend
he
that
then
helps pay
splits
for
a
my
little
life.
bit with me.
And I split a little with him.
You know what
Listen.
cheeses me off?
What?
Double negatives.
Like
Say what you mean what you say. No need to dance around it. Boom.
Give me an example of one that's pissed you off.
I don't not hate double negatives.
Oh, I see.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
well, the millennials are using that a
I
lot.
can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's too much information for me to sort through. I have
Yeah.
enough that I'm trying to manipulate on a daily basis.
You guys are.
I don't need.
I'm not
don't-
trying to get back with my wife.
See, I can't handle that.
There's another-
That
Get
ship has
straight.
sailed, Mickey.
Get
I'm
straight
serious.
to it.
Yeah, let's be hashtag authentic. Let's WWKCD. What would Kelly Clarkson do?
She would tell it like it isn't.
See, there we
And
go.
in the best possible way, tell it like it is. Yeah. You know, because some people don't want it told like it is. Some people want it told like it isn't, and Kelly Clarkson
Is doing that.
She will tell you like it isn't in the way that you want it not to be told to you.
Yeah. Well, that's what's cheesing you. We're going to wrap up what's cheesing you for
Yeah.
the moment.
Sure.
So
All
that
right,
was-
we need to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't not need to take a break. Come on. See how I love the way
Stop doing it if you hate
Whistler
it so
said
much.
it better.
You hate
well,
it.
I won't not stop doing it.
When we come back, we're going to listen to a special prom proposal that was submitted via YouTube and tweeters,
I still haven't gotten pictures of people's butts.
and we don't want that.
I do want that.
You don't
I want to
want that.
decide from behind, and then I'm like the voice. They're going to turn around.
Okay.
Hashtag turn around.
I got some. I just can't show them to you. All right.
I've got
and
a
if we
bunch
have
if you
time,
want
we're
to
going to
see. I don't
do a
wanna see
very
either of your
quick
butts.
spotlight on.
Very quick,
Okay.
because I really don't want to peel back any layers of these weird freaks. No, stop dancing! Hey, Wompsters, we got exciting news.
Woo! There's brand new Womp It Up merch at podswag.com.
We got mugs.
We got t-shirts.
We got onesies.
And coming very soon, we have a pin.
Oh, guys, we are so excited about this. I'm holding the mug in my hand, and it's smooth, it's hard.
The inside is yellow. Can't wait to pour my liquid gold into it and drink it. My butter coffee.
So head on over to podswag.com, and why don't you become the coolest friend that you know? When they say, "Where'd you get that?" you say, "You could go fuck yourselves."
Hashtag turnaround.
Ooh, welcome back. I'm so glad this is not taped. They're dancing again. Oh.
We don't even have photographic evidence of this.
Is one of you erect?
Define erect.
Oh, God.
All right, hey. Stop.
Define
Hey,
erect?
Stop looking.
I'm not trying to.
Yes,
It's like a...
Stop looking. Okay?
It's like
They're
an
they're
Applebee's.
sitting
Don't look at
behind.
anything.
They're sitting crisscross applesauce.
All right, fine.
And
It
we
is
can't
like an
see it,
Applebee's. If you
okay?
don't go there, your cholesterol doesn't
All
go
right,
up.
we have mere moments
Fine.
to do a spotlight
Okay,
on.
well, first we're gonna play a prom proposal.
All right.
Okay, so I was having a rough day, and I get a tweet. Somebody had recorded a prom proposal
Mm-hmm.
song to me, and I got to tell you, this is a good song.
We're not going to play the whole thing because it's over 2
Please,
minutes.
it's so good.
It's over 2 minutes.
2 minutes is like an hour.
All right.
Too much as
Well,
long
we're
as-
going to play a
longer than
little
I've
bit
ever
of
had
it.
sex.
Yeah.
Longer than the longest.
Okay,
2
here we
minutes
go.
is longer than you've ever had
Sex with his ex-wife.
How you ever got married is beyond me. So here we go.
It says, in Marina Del Rey, songs are sung all over in futile attempts to woo everybody's favorite intern, Marissa Wompler, and her teacher mentor, Charlotte Listler. Do yourself a favor and listen to Womp It Up.
That was done like Star Wars.
Yeah. And this is animated, sort of. Just
Isn't this good? It's like REM, right?
Meets Sister Hazel.
Isn't this good?
I want to what?
A-Team You.
Let's meet between.
I'm attracted to this guy's voice.
I am too.
Come on.
Get takeout.
He's
Make
erect.
out.
Make out. Isn't this hot?
I'm erect right now.
What's cheese in you?
So anyway, if everyone wants to hear the full song,
We'll put it on our
we're gonna-
Womp It Up pod.
Yeah, we're gonna tweet it out to
Twitter.
Womp It Up Pod. So everyone, because this is, and here's the deal: I don't care what this guy looks like. I look like an upside down muffin. You know, I look like Grimace. But when a singer is singing, is there anything hotter than that?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Right?
Nothing.
You know, they get a lot of tail, and they should.
That's awesome.
That's a really awesome song, isn't it?
That came from a Twitter account at Philiabot, PHILIABOT, and he said some weird kid recorded this prom proposal in my studio, and then I got B.A. Barakistan woke up under a bridge 10 miles out of town? Question mark.
Yeah.
So
an
it's
18
called
reference.
cream cheese pizza. Pretty
Women,
cool.
women
Well, that-
love singers.
They do love singers.
My ex-wife, dating now Gavin DeGraw.
Who's Gavin DeGraw? Is that a country?
Gavin.
Is that a country
he
singer?
was he was an
You know
American
Gavin
Idol.
DeGraw.
You know Gavin DeGraw.
He was a country singer. You know, he had that one song.
Yeah.
Not Over You, I think, is the song.
I don't want to be.
No,
And now she's dating him. That's tough
not
stuff.
Over You, which is what I.
don't want to be.
anything other than what I am, right? That song.
yeah.
Anything other than what I
That
am.
was written about your ex-wife, you think?
Not Over You, about me towards her. But
Yeah,
that's
not
but
over.
it's neither here nor there. Good,
Oh, I
good for
see.
Gavin DeGraw. Good for her.
You're not getting a cut of that.
be.
Okay, got it. So, guys, we're gonna do
is it.
a.
You remember this,
This is
song.
the song.
Remember this?
This is about you, Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from 2009.
Wow. So he's been
Long time
dating
on it.
your
She's been
ex-wife
with-
for a long
she's been with
time.
him
He dated her for a while we were still together.
I remember.
this.
Yes.
It is hard.
So she was currently dating Gavin
DeGraw.
DeGraw while you were married.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Well, listen, I don't fault her. You weren't ever having sex with her, and when you did, it only lasted, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
2 minutes 40.
Less than 2
minute
minutes.
40.
A
on
minute
average.
40.
On average.
And you would time yourself. That's also a real buzzkill.
Better than nothing was
Yeah.
what he would say when he rolled off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Want to do Spotlight on?
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to do a little segment called Spotlight On.
Great.
Now, I know you said you're just here to observe,
We are
Yeah, we
here
are
from
not-
the
we're-
district.
yeah.
We are
Not here to
but
make
that's
the show.
not okay when you're on Womp It Up, okay? Because we're always, just
Mm-hmm.
like Kelly Clarkson, bringing our authentic self to
telling
the
it
table.
like it isn't.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna strip down.
Mm.
Nope, don't take your time. No.
Clothes on, strip down emotionally.
Oh, okay.
Emotionally.
All right.
Okay. We're going to do some observation, some research.
Sure.
Okay?
Great.
Just
Well,
about what makes you guys tick.
Great.
All right?
I'm in.
So I'm going to bring you back to your childhood.
Oh.
Now, people ask you, what's it like to be a twin? The truth is, you've never not been a twin.
We don't
can't
know
tell you.
any other way.
Ask me what it's like to be a black woman.
What's it like to be a black woman?
Hard. It's really hard.
It's difficult.
But we're getting our day.
Guys, we're conducting this interview, okay? You aren't giving us the question.
And by the way,
so
I don't
you
want
can
any more
deflect.
jokes, okay? Because I know a little something about how jokes can protect us from feeling the real feelings.
Okay.
Okay?
Fair enough.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like you two are a crutch for each other?
Definitely.
At times.
Is it like a Will and Grace scenario where they realized at the end that they
One
were
of them's
holding
gay.
each other back?
One of us is gay, and we'll.
Well, is one of
we'll
you
be-
gay?
We'll be
Mickey?
canceled for a few years and then come back.
Mickey?
Mickey's not gay.
I'm not gay.
He's more asexual than anything else.
You're like an earthworm.
Yes.
Like put it this way, if he wore an ascot, everyone would be like, "Is he gay?" And then he'd be like, "No,
Nope,
I'm just asexual."
Got it. So for you don't feel, do you think that's because in some ways you're in love with your brother?
No. Is it?
I mean, I've never thought of it until you brought it up. I'm in love with the idea of him.
If you're in love with your twin brother, is that maybe
Make
the
you-
most narcissistic thing ever?
because
Does
you
that
means you
make
love
you
yourself.
gay or
No, I
a
think
narcissist?
I would say it makes you interesting,
I'm not in love with him. I'm in love with the idea of him.
which is great because I'm not a person. I am more
Isn't
than a
that
person. I'm an
really the idea of yourself?
I am more than just a person. Just like I believe it was Maya Angelou who said, "I am more than just a person."
I don't know.
So
if
from
that's-
the get-go, your mother positioned you in a place where you could watch your brother
Yeah.
emerge. Okay,
I watched-
And you
I watched
have
it
been,
unfold.
You have been, I think, put in that position by your parents over and over again
Yep.
to watch,
Watch.
to take care of,
To manipulate
to guide.
the facts.
right now there's Mickey as
guide
an adult
Mickey
living with
into
you.
life. Do you feel responsible for his happiness?
I do, but then if I try and correct everything that has gone wrong in his life, he'll never know how to correct it for himself.
And he'll never get there. There's so many things.
Did you
that
say
are wrong.
he'll
You
never
just
get
said
there?
he'll never get. Are you
About
dissociating?
yourself.
I said he'll never be able to correct everything in my life.
Oh,
'cause
I'll
so
never,
many
never
things
get there.
are
Got
wrong.
it.
And he'll never get there.
He'll never get there.
I can only do what is asked upon me, and what is asked upon me by God, and by God, I of course mean Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou has come up in this podcast multiple times.
Couple times.
She is a resource for us, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Touchstone.
Yeah.
Maya Angelou.
Are you crying?
I'm
No,
going to get
he's gonna-
emotional here for a second, and I am.
Are you crying?
You should listen to her Super Soul podcast.
It's really good.
A lot of times I think about Maya Angelou.
Why? Okay, this is a little much.
I start to cry.
Like I understand Oprah crying because she
while-
was her mentor, but
Can I have a second, please, while I have an erection?
Okay. All right. We're going to cut this off. We're going to cut this off.
what? His dick?
No. You can't talk about Maya Angelou
And have
in
an
that way.
I
No, you
can't
can't.
stop what she does
You know
to
what?
me on an emotional and physical level.
It's been great to have you guys.
You pieces
We weren't
of
even
shit.
here. Hey,
We weren't even here.
Guys,
You
you
were
need
definitely
serious
here.
therapy. And guess what? It's time for you to pack your bindle.
Each
And
of
go.
you on
will
your
bun-
own path.
We will bundle the bindles and go.
Bundle the bindles and get the fuck out because everyone's unnerved by your presence.
this will all be in the report.
Everybody just needs to relax and understand that the district is here for you.
We're
District is watching.
And if I find out the STARS program is disbanded, I will come to whatever split level piece of shit condo you live in and I will burn it to the ground.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
That seems fair.
Put that in my dossier.
It's already
in there.
It was in there last week.
Already in there.
Yep.
Guys, you've been listening to Womp It Up. Oh! I gotta get out of here because they're dancing again and their pelvises are getting so close to each other.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Thanks for listening. Hashtag turnaround.
So you think Logan's a good person?
I do.
Came here because I was running. Running from myself. But I'm not gonna run again.
I promise.
Maybe he's good then.
No. I'm one of the good guys.
Or maybe not.
Marvel and Stitcher present Wolverine: The Long Night. Out now, only on Stitcher Premium. For 1 month free, go to wolverinepodcast.com and use promo code MARVEL.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Ackerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.
Hey everybody, it's Paul Scheer.
And I'm Amy Nicholson.
And we have a brand new podcast called Unspooled, where we are watching the 100 greatest films of all time.
Voted on by the AFI. We're going to be starting at number 1, Citizen Kane, jumping to number 100 with Ben-Hur, and doing films that we've never even watched before.
And we'll be talking to experts, whether it's a cinematographer or a stuntman. We're going to get behind these movies and figure out what makes them so great. So if you like the way this sounds, why don't you subscribe right now to Unspooled, wherever you listen to your podcast.